is currently 6:30 in the morning, and we have arrived to CocoCay, Bahamas. Rolling into port this morning, alongside us here at CocoCay is the Celebrity Beyond. Good morning from CocoCay, Bahamas. Today we are taking you guys along with us to the Coco Beach Club. We had some onboard credit, and a significant amount of onboard credit, in fact, and we were looking around trying to figure out how are we going to spend this, and we spent it today on the Coco Beach Club. So we're going to take you there and tell you a little bit more about the exclusive club here at CocoCay. We got these really cool escalators taking us down here and return to ship by 4:30. There's a good look at the back of the ship right there. And we are heading to a shuttle to take us to the Coco Beach Club. And there's nothing better than hearing that song, Perfect Day at CocoCay. We even have a pirate up here on the ship. Look, there's a pirate. And here is a view of the Star of the Seas next to the Celebrity Beyond, which is a very large ship in its own right, but look at how large the Star of the Seas is.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to a perfect day.
So right over here is where we're going to eat, and if you look, there's conch shells on each of the tables. We're getting ready to make our lunch reservation for today. They have welcome drinks, an infinity pool. We'll show you around here in just a moment. All right, so we got a welcome fruit punch, and here is the look at the private infinity pool exclusive for Coco Beach Club. We'll take a closer look here, as each of these chairs up front already have towels waiting on us. And what is great about this is you don't have to check out a towel off the cruise ship. It is all included. I'm gonna lay my drink down and show you something else here. At any given point, if you would like a drink, you simply just raise the flag, Coco Beach Club, and they will bring you a drink. And they do have private bungalows over here, as you can see. These run for well over $1,000, sometimes $2,000. And there are hammocks here on site, which we'll take a look at here in a second. It is a purple flag, which is a marine flag, meaning that there have either been some jellyfish sightings or potentially shark sightings here this morning. Beautiful water. Feels great. So let's talk about how much this cost here at the Coco Beach Club. It did not cost us anything. We had a significant amount of onboard credit thanks to a promotion, and so it was completely free for us with our onboard credit. It was $82 per person on sale. However, right before we left, we looked and it was over $200. So we'll let you know today if we think it was worth the $82 if we would have spent it actually out of our own pockets, or if it's worth the $200 that they were charging right before we left. So we will let you know. And it does come with a complimentary meal with lobster and steak, filet mignon if that. So, and the other beauty of this area is it's just very quiet out here. Very quiet, very calm. As you'll notice, there's hammocks all around here, and I think this palm tree here that's kind of leaning towards the ocean that they had to put stilts on is awesome. For the kids, they do have complimentary life jackets, and they also have breakfast pastries here this morning along with cucumber water. And our refreshment package extends to this island, since this island is leased by Royal Caribbean. And I got a non-alcoholic Coco Loco. Didn't even have to lift the flag. They just came around and said, would you like anything to drink? This is awesome. And a couple of other things to point out here at Coco Beach Club is they do have free sunscreen. They have SPF 30, 50, and also a cooling lotion. In addition to that, they also have an island library where you can check out some island books here. And there's all kinds of loungers back here that are included as well. Hey, right here. Look at this stingray. I'm gonna get underwater and see if we can get a better view. here, multiple stingrays, and I think there's a couple more coming in right now, so let's check them out. So one of the benefits of the Coco Beach Club is not only is it super quiet, it's also very exclusive. There's no more than 300 people at the Coco Beach Club per day, and that's max. But that also includes these bungalows, which are also part of the Coco Beach Club. So far, we are loving the exclusivity. Sharks, stingrays, blue ocean, you can't beat it. So what a great day we're having here in CocoCay, Bahamas. Henry and I are making a sandcastle. Gentry's out there relaxing. Jennifer's relaxing. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful day. What do you think about the infinity pool?
Seems pretty cool.
And you can see the infinity pool just looks right out to the ocean. Awesome coconut palm trees. Henry and Jennifer are making their way over here. They also have loungers that are in the water, as well as day beds here at the Coco Beach Club. And here is a bar where you can go up and grab your drinks. Again, it is an extension, and look at that. That is the first time we have ever been to CocoCay ever where we've actually seen the balloon go up. Every time that we're here, it's too windy. But today, it is actually going up.
It's been my dream to be in an infinity pool.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever been in one, but it's pretty neat how this works. The water just goes into this little grate that's covered with rocks here. And oh look, little lizard. And if you're wondering, most of the pool is 3 feet 6 inches. However, it does go up to 4 feet 6 inches on the other side, and that is the maximum depth. Way off in the distance out there, you can see that a sandbar has started to form now that it's low tide. And I mean, it's like not even up to some people's knees. It's so low right now. So here's a look at the menu here at the Coco Beach Club. Again, this is included with your experience. And you can see there's all kinds of great desserts to choose from. And she said that she's just gonna bring us out all of the starters, so we don't even have to worry about ordering or determining what we want. She said she's just gonna bring out everything. All right, so Henry started off with a fruit bowl. That looks pretty good. And then they said they brought out every appetizer. So we have some shrimp. Right over here is a ceviche with the local fish of the day, which is grouper. Over here we have baba ganoush, tzatziki, and what else?
Hummus.
Hummus, thank you.
This is baba ganoush. This is hummus.
And then
that's tzatziki.
That's
And we got
yogurt, I think. She did say that.
pita bread and some veggies. Looks so good. And to drink, I ended up getting the Miami Vice, which is half pina colada and half strawberry daiquiri. It is non-alcoholic. And Jennifer got the non-alcoholic pina colada. We've got a little island chicken joining us here. And love all these conch shells as the centerpieces. All right, so some of our food has arrived here. Henry's got the grouper sandwich, which looks really good.
It has a fish with some, I don't know what this sauce is, but I think it's honey mustard.
Aioli sauce.
And you got some extra on the side.
And Jennifer, what did you order?
I ordered the surf and turf, medium well. And it comes with a beautiful lobster here. And this is spicy chimichurri sauce, drawn butter, and some aioli. And then it also comes with some roasted vegetables and finger
Big potatoes. Big potatoes. That's a big lobster.
Yeah.
Gentry, what did you order, bud?
Surf and turf.
Surf and turf. So another one of the sides are Henry's mozzarella sticks here. And we absolutely love the mozzarella stick. And for the table, we are sharing a coconut grilled lobster sandwich with truffle fries. And it looks like there's some pico de gallo, some ketchup for the truffle fries, and guess what? I also ended up getting the surf and turf. I got my filet mignon cooked medium, the Bahamian lobster, and look at that. Man, that looks good. Henry wanted me to get his cheese pool. All right, Jennifer, what do you think about your meal, and what do you think about Coco Beach Club?
The meal is so good. It's very like fresh. You've got roasted vegetables, and the steak is just like butter. It's so good, and the lobster is really tasty. This is a different kind of lobster. It's more of a creamy texture.
I think it's called a Bahamian lobster.
Yeah, and it's got like a. I think it's so pretty. It's
Or a
got
Caribbean
like
lobster.
Yeah, it's got like a pretty look to it on its tail. And all the sauces are really tasty, and the appetizers. But yeah, the surf and turf is the way to go here, I think, because you get a little bit of everything, and yeah.
Although I like that sandwich. That sandwich is pretty good.
And the French fries, and I'm not a big French fry person.
Gentry, what do you think about your meal?
I agree. The surf and turf is the way to go.
And Henry, what do you think about yours, bud?
Great service, great food.
What did you think about the Coco Beach Club altogether?
Amazing.
I love it. The ocean is so pretty. It's like so colorful and everything. It's emerald and blue and just so peaceful and relaxing. And every set of chairs has umbrellas, which you don't always find that when you go to a beach somewhere. And you also get the mats that you can go on and the life jackets for the kids. So that's really cool. And the infinity pool, that was our first infinity pool, and amazing.
I really enjoyed the infinity pool. Just a really great place to come, and I definitely do agree.
So when it comes to my meal, I have to go with Jennifer. The surf and turf is the way to go, although the sandwich was also equally as delicious. It's a hard pick between the two. I would go with the surf and turf because you're getting the best of both worlds. But that coconut crusted lobster sandwich, if you like coconut shrimp, it was just like that, but a lobster taste inside. And then, of course, these truffle fries have a really good taste. They look like they're just the plain Jane fries, but again, they're truffle fries, so they have an extra hint of truffle in here, and so delicious. When it comes to Coco Beach Club, of course, we won for free today. However, I would say if the price is under $100 a piece, it may be worth it, including this meal. And so I have to say that it was a great experience overall. Got to swim at sharks, got to swim at stingrays. We paid to do that before. About 15 years ago, we paid like $65 a piece to do that. Did it for free here, or included with the Coco Beach admission. So really great experience. You got to check out Coco Beach. Here is dessert. Henry.
It looks like a volcano to me.
It does look like a volcano.
The lava, the cream.
Like a chocolate volcano. So you got the chocolate brownie. Gentry got chocolate chips. You just love chocolate chips, right? And then Jennifer ended up getting the rum cake. And I ended up getting the rum cake as well. Henry has a brownie. Excellent. And Gentry, he's got a mouthful, so I'll speak for him. He said that the cookies taste like the cookies at Publix grocery store, but better. And Jennifer and I are kind of impartial here to the rum cake. It's a little, just not sweet. And we'll just leave it at that. There are lounge chairs all throughout, couches, right in front of the ocean, and I wanted to point out something that's really unique that we've never seen here at CocoCay is the tide is so low you can actually see seaweed out here, and you can see there's a little sandbar where people are just, man, it's up to their ankles now. Little conch shell. And I also think that this little bench here is really awesome. How it wraps around this tropical tree. So here are the two ships currently docked today at CocoCay. Of course, our ship to the left, the Star of the Seas, and there is the Celebrity beyond. And if you look over to the right on the Celebrity, you see that little orange thing. It's called the Magic Carpet, and it is a restaurant that goes from the top of the ship to the bottom of the ship on the exterior there. And right over here, off in the distance, you can see Great Stirrup Key, which is Norwegian Cruise Line's private island. And the island that we're on today, even though it's Perfect Day at CocoCay, it's really pronounced CocoCay. However, it was originally, before it was CocoCay, it was Little Stirrup Cay. So we have considered going on Celebrity, and we eventually will, but we've already booked our next cruise, and I will tell you, it's not Celebrity. All right, we just got back on the ship. What do you think it is, boys?
A bear.
Yeah, I think pretty clear cut that's a bear. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
So we are back on the ship, but the fun has not ended now that we are finished with CocoCay. We have 2 shows tonight, 2. So the show last night was canceled. The boat was really rocking. We've been on a dozen cruises. That's the first time I've ever been seasick, but all 4 of us were kind of queasy, feeling the waves, and it wasn't just us. A lot of other people on the ship mentioned that. Took some ginger, drank some ginger ale, ate some crackers, of course, with the baking soda. That all helped to kind of alleviate some of those feelings. But with that in mind, it was smooth seas this morning. When I woke up really early this morning as we arrived here into the Bahamas, and it was as smooth as glass. But our show was canceled last night because the waves were too treacherous. The show could not go on, so they've rescheduled our show to 4:30 this afternoon. So we're going to go to our aqua show, then we're going to eat supper. It's Italian night, and then we have another show that we're excited to bring you guys along with us too, and that will be Sol, S-O-L, like the sun. And so that show is actually going to be the ice skating show, and Torque is the name of the aqua show. So hope you guys stick around for the rest of the video. We're excited to bring you the rest of these shows. So we're still docked up here in CocoCay, and there is an LNG ship giving us that liquid natural gas to fuel us up so we can go towards the Eastern Caribbean. And right now, we're getting ready to shoot some bows and arrows, so we're in line for that.
Just fingers. You finger the top and 2 fingers the bottom. 1 finger the top, 2 fingers the bottom. Yes. Yeah, good job. Now, arms straight, elbows up. Yes. Pull all the way back. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. When you're ready, get water right now. When you're ready, just release. Put your hands when you're ready.
These hands.
So,
Let your fingers go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm really right-handed. Yeah. That's
Almost.
yeah.
pretending.
Very professional. Hey, last time. Okay?
Oh yeah, you can really get it.
Oh, how good this? He's good. Come on.
Thank you.
Oh, a little bit.
First time.
High step. Oh, look at the boss, huh?
Nice.
Moving it.
All right. Wow.
I just don't think this is
Good job, good job, good job. Now, man, did you learn it? Your mom and dad.
Have fun? Gentry, the one that you just nailed on the first try, I didn't get on film. But you might have got it on film, right?
I got a picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
But man, you're like the master. And I used to bow hunt. If anybody should be good, it should be me, and I was the worst.
Softball and tennis.
This is a cool centerpiece by the elevators here. And it leads right to the Aqua Dome, where our next show is here in just a moment. So this store is currently not open, but I have to point out that this little chalice right back here is being sold for $100,000. And if you purchase that along with it, you get the deluxe beverage package for life. My big question is, would you get it on your card, or would you have to carry the cup around like Lil Jon your entire cruise? $100,000, 1 cup. So here at the Ryan Bean, we got some coconut cold brews. Cheers.
Nice shot, sir.
Jennifer, what do you think of the coconut cold brew?
It's really good. It actually tastes like, I make a iced coffee with coconut sugar and cinnamon, and it tastes a lot like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's got a good cinnamon taste to it, a good coconut taste. It's really a perfect blend of all of the ingredients. And it's got a pretty good, strong brew taste to it as well.
Yeah, it's not bitter.
So you can see it at the top of the Aqua Dome here, but this is Torque, the aqua show on Star of the Seas. Lois, what did you think about Torque?
It was pretty cool. See all the people like diving. It's pretty high.
And I knew that there was one people going up. I didn't know how much people were going to go up at the really tall, the really
Oh yeah, from the very top, right?
Yeah, and one was actually not scared of it at all, so
Yeah,
it was a girl.
they've done it a time or two, haven't they?
It was a girl, so.
I'm always impressed of how they hold their breath that long and like how they do it.
And we saw some scuba divers
Very
down there,
impressive.
so we'd like to know the behind the scenes on that for sure.
And there was motorcycles. I mean, I did not know how they didn't crash. I mean, you can't see very well.
But that was cool, right?
With the lights, you can't see while you're in the tube thing.
And it's Caribbean night, so we've got our Caribbean attire on. Mine, I guess you could say, is Caribbean, but it's got like alligators and manatees. I'd say it's more like Everglades than it is Caribbean.
I thought that was really, really amazing. Some really, really awesome athletes there. Lots of practice goes into that, and like you said, breath support. And I'm afraid of heights, so like that was freaking me out the whole time because they actually dove from the very, very top of the ship. There was a dome, the dome that's at the top of the ship. They dove all the way up there. I thought just the lowest one was tall enough, and that was too tall for me. So yeah, they have a lot of bravery going on as well, but coordination. You can tell they really love their jobs, and it's probably not a job to them. But they were having so much fun out there, and so were we.
And you can tell they can hold their breath for a very long time.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool, the robotics that kind of looked like the bionic bar that had the little flags at the end, and it was part of the show.
Yeah, that's
with
what
the
I was
lights.
thinking. The bionic bar.
It looked just like that. Same mechanisms. The other thing that I thought was awesome was how it was all enclosed. On the Oasis class ships that we've been on, some of the sound is dissipated and it kind of leaves because it's all open aired, where this kind of encapsulated that sound. And so not only was it surround sound, but it was stereo, which I don't think the camera's going to be able to pick that up because obviously we're not miking the stereos on both sides and the speakers on both sides, but the lighting, just everything encapsulated inside and maintained with the sound, the lighting.
And it was cooler.
It was cooler. And,
Because we were hot.
Oh yeah, the water
a couple of
fountain.
shows.
the water fountain was amazing. The other thing that was neat was all of the seats were up close, whereas sometimes you're kind of far away on the Oasis class ships. The seating is more comfortable in Oasis class for sure, but you're a lot closer. Everybody's right there in the action. An amazing show. Best aqua show at sea that I've ever seen. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
It was awesome. Royal Caribbean always gives their all.
And we have an ice skating show to take you guys along with us to tonight. So here we go. So we can see another ship in the distance. That very well could be the Celebrity Beyond. And then back here is another ship. But peaceful seas out here this evening. And they said about 8 or 9 o'clock we'll hit some rough waves. And I mean, it's 7 o'clock now, and I definitely don't see these getting too rough as of now. But there are some clouds ahead. Check out this cool piece of art right here. It's got like saxophones and a little trumpet, all right here in Central Park. Oh, and by the way, we just got some cherry limeades from Lou's. I incorrectly said that Lou's was a wine bar, but it's actually just a little area where you can hang out, listen to a harpist and some other calm music. So the Pearl is really lighting up with some different colors this evening with the music playing. And we're gonna check out the Royal Caribbean shop to see what they have here exclusively on the Star of the Seas.
So here is the Star of the Seas. So on the front it has the logo, and on the back it says Star of the Seas.
And that's running for how much?
$54.99.
Here is the ship model of the Star of the Seas. This is a pretty large model here. You can see all the water slides on the back and the different neighborhoods. This is pretty awesome. And since this is the 6th sailing on the Star of the Seas, they have the Star of the Seas inaugural season shirts that are available. And here is a stuffed Sailor the dog on board that has the Messi shirt on. Pretty awesome. Here they have some Star coffee mugs with the inaugural season, and this one inside just simply says Star of the Seas. So Jennifer pointed out this tote bag that's right here for $44.99, and they have different hats and mugs.
Matching drinkware for your purse.
That's true.
See that one matches.
It does match. There you go.
So they also have some Royal Caribbean board shirts. And those are $39.99. They're really soft.
$39.99. Nice Star of the Seas hat for $19.99.
So this hat is unique. You can get an inaugural season Star of the Seas hat for $24.99. And it's got some cute little anchors and stars on there.
And Crown and Anchor members get at least 10% off depending on your status. Found a really cool rash guard with the Crown and Anchor logo on the back. It says Royal Caribbean down the arm. Somewhere. There it is. Royal Caribbean. It says Star of the Seas on the front.
I need to practice it. I haven't played in so long.
How about that? All right. How about that? That was your request.
Thank you.
What did you request for the piano man to play?
That one at the Georgia.
And he could play it, couldn't he? It was awesome.
Well, he did say that's a hard one.
Right here is Adventure Ocean, which is little kids area. And down there is the hallway to some of those activities. And we have not been able to find Playmakers until now. So here's Playmakers. It is on floor 6. Oh wow, it's kind of hidden back here in a little nook with some shopping. So they've got a pool, and back here they've got the free arcade. There's Miss Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, and all of this is completely complimentary here at Playmakers. So change of plans. Instead of going to Italian night, we found Playmakers, and we love Playmakers on Royal Caribbean. So we thought we would stop by and get a Playmakers burger, and we also always enjoy these buffalo chicken crunch. And Jennifer, what did you opt for your mocktail?
So I got one of the zero proof mocktails, which is the blueberry mojito. It has blueberry puree, lime juice, simple syrup, and mint.
And while we're waiting for our food here, they brought out some Connect 4 for the boys to play, and they said they have other board games where they're getting ready to have a board game competition. I believe this evening is what she said. So we will not be able to make the board game competition, unfortunately, because we do have another show this evening. Jennifer, how is the blueberry mojito?
It's so good. If you like tart stuff, this has tart and really good blueberry flavor. And you can even see like the little bits of blueberry in the bottom there. It's so good. And it's refreshing because it has the club soda in there as well. So good.
And they just brought out our buffalo chicken egg rolls. We did not show this in the last video because I think we scarfed them down so quickly, but they smell so good. And I'd love to come back here and get wings, but it's hard to pass up the burger because the burger's so good, because their buffalo sauce is also phenomenal. I mean, instead of blue cheese, we got some ranch. Let's dig in. All right, so I'm gonna show you the inside here. That buffalo chicken, and it's like just in an egg roll. So you almost have to dunk it twice here. to perfect it. You got a little bit of the medium buffalo sauce. And just a little dab of ranch will do you. Amazing. It's like a buffalo chicken dip is the best way to describe it. That's perfectly fried. And then the sauce, the buffalo sauce is really what makes it, along with a little dab of ranch to kind of counterbalance the heat. Phenomenal.
So you see that batter on the outside, and then you've got the egg roll wrapper on the inside. What a great combo they thought of. Because you know an egg roll already has like that good crunch to it, and then you got like the batter too on there, and then buffalo dip on the inside. I mean, where can you go wrong with that?
So Playmakers is an extra charge. You saw that on the menu. And I know that there's so much food that's already included. But the food is inexpensive, as you saw the prices. I mean, most of the items are, you know, $11. Appetizers like $7. And it's just so good. It's well worth the extra fare, in my opinion.
Just as great as I remember. You got that good creamy buffalo dip on the inside, and they don't skimp on the chicken either. Plenty of chicken and cheese and buffalo ratio on there. And that crunch is unbeatable. And
I know the garlic truffle fries are incredible by themselves, but I'd like to keep this sauce for the fries, just so it doesn't go to waste.
I was thinking the same.
So this was $6.99. These are not the garlic truffle fries, they're steak fries, but we got steak fries and several chicken tenders, $6.99.
And these are covered in cornflake batter. So if you remember those probably growing up and everything, I know my mama used to make those and it was so good.
Cornflake battered chicken tenders. Gentry, what did you order, bud?
Smash burger.
The Royal Smash Burger with garlic truffle fries. And Jennifer, what did you order?
I got the truffle burger. And let me just take this giant knife out of here. Sauced up. Looks like the bun is buttered and it's toasted. You got one of their onion rings, some truffle cheese sauce.
What
Ooh,
is
that looks like that's a mushroom, maybe? I didn't even see that on there. Wow, goodness.
Lots of pickles.
Bacon, cheese, and also look at that good char.
Oh, yeah. Double
Almost looks like a
smash burger patty.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's more bacon and cheese down there.
Oh, man. All right, guys, here is the Playmakers Burger. 2 patties. And as you can see, it's on this nice, amazing brioche bun. It has aged cheddar, crispy bacon, a fried onion ring, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, and a house blend sauce. And look at the garlic on those garlic truffle fries. And big old onion ring. We've had the onion ring tower on the Oasis of the Seas, and it's delicious, but just a little bit too much food for us to order all of it today.
It's got red onion too.
Oh yeah,
on top
which
of
is the
onion
best.
ring. Yeah.
Oh man, aged cheddar. This is not only one of the best burgers at sea, it's one of the best burgers around. It's just fantastic.
So I had to cut this in half because I was like, oh my gosh, that is so thick. But plus I wanted to show you what the inside looked like because look at all those layers. Oh my goodness. That is so delicious. Lots of flavor. I really like the crisp on the outside of the hamburgers. I love it when like a smash patty is kind of what I like. I'm not really usually a big like hamburger person, but I like a good smash patty that has like a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic powder maybe. And they're just simple. But man, this is full of flavor. So you got the hamburger, which are super flavorful in themselves. You got the really good soft bun with a little bit of crisp on it because it's buttered and toasted. Can't go wrong with that. And then you got the crispy bacon, so you've got like some porky goodness in there. And then you've got the crunch of the onion ring, the outside of the hamburger, and also the big old fried mushroom there, and tanginess of the pickles. And then you've got the melty, ooey gooey goodness of the truffle cheese sauce and the American cheese on there. I mean, it's got everything. It's a meal in one right here.
And last, but certainly not least, Gentry's been craving the campfire cookie, and Henry wants it too, and I think Mom and Dad will also probably take a bite or two.
We have to make sure it's okay.
That's right. You have to make sure it's edible, right?
One or two.
One or two, right? But it does come with a milk shooter, and they brought out 2 ice creams, one for Gentry, one for Henry. And then, like I said, Mom or Dad will have just a bite. Henry, you got it on the bridge of your nose there. How's that possible?
It tastes like a cookie and it tastes like marshmallows, kind of. And it's,
Yeah, there's marshmallows on top.
even when it's heated, it's not really bad that much.
Is it everything that you remembered? It's so good. So we've stopped by the Pearl Cafe here this evening for some Starbucks coffee, included with the refreshment package. And cheers to our second coffee of today. So we wanted to take a quick peek at Surfside at nighttime, and the slide is still shut down. So I don't know if somebody got injured on it or what happened, but we are looking forward to going down this slide, and you can see all the slides lit up at night. It's kind of an echo over here.
And another way to get to what's it called? The Playmakers is go down there, and there should be a door down there.
Oh.
And that is the building where you go into.
Well, Gentry, you know this shit better than anybody. So he knows.
Go down there if you're on the promenade. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
This place, and then you go down, and then there's a door right there. Someone just went up.
Well, thank you.
And then you go right, and there you are.
Henry, what did you think about Seoul, the ice skating show?
It was pretty good. I took a nap before it started, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked the parts of the stuff.
All right, and Gentry.
I really like the show as well. Couldn't agree more with Henry. Great experience, and I definitely come here again.
All right, and what did you think about Seoul?
So far, they picked the best of the best people to be in these shows and on this ship, because we've already seen some people who we recognized, who we really thought were great on other ships that we've been on for Memorial. So congratulations to y'all on being assigned to this ship also. And the show is amazing. It was very colorful, upbeat. The music was awesome. The skaters were incredible. And how cool is that we got to see extreme skaters too? I thought that was really, really cool.
And I have to agree with everything that they said. Lots of country music. They played Travis Tritt. How can you beat that, right? The actual skating rink was circular instead of like an oval compared to the Oasis class ship. So I thought that was a lot different. Pretty neat to say the least. And what a fun day. I mean, Coco Beach Club. We had Playmakers for supper tonight. We saw Torque, and then we saw Soul all in one day. So it's been a very busy day. I think we're finally going to sleep in a little bit tomorrow, but we look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 3, and we thank you so much for joining us today on day 2 of our adventure on Star of the Seas.